Radio 1 on 247 metres and VHF with sounds of the 70s. Radio 1! Tonight, Top Gear with John Peel.
It's been a big day for me today because I was asked for my autograph 3 times at Oxford Circus Tube Station. I think finally, after many years, I may have arrived. And on tonight's programme we have Heads, Hands and Feet, Nick Jones and Fumble. And first of all, and we'll have the other half of it at the very end of the programme, an LP that is bound to change your lives. Oh, that feels so good. You don't know what it means, actually, but perhaps you do. I wonder if you do know how much it means, anyway, for me to be able to play you a record like that. That's the first side of the new Rod Stewart LP, Never a Dull Moment. And the first song was True Blue, written by Rod Stewart and Ron Wood. And the second one was Lost Paraguayos, also written by Stewart and Wood. And then Dylan's Mama, You've Been On My Mind. And then finally, Stewart and Wood again. And Italian Girls, perhaps the first song in pop history to rhyme Tarty and Maserati. Must be some sort of a breakthrough. And the other half of the LP later in the programme. It's nice still to be a fan, you know, after 24 years or whatever it is of buying records. And if you can believe such a thing, it's even better than the first half. And this is especially for all of those who were loyal enough to stick throughout the whole of this week's Top Gear and not watch all that silliness on the telly. And on the side you've got Hendrix's Angel to start the side off, and then a little, about 50 seconds of instrumental thing called Interludings by Ron Wood. And then the track which on first hearing I think is the best of the lot, and which to my mind would make a good single, although I don't know if it's going to be one, and that's called You Wear It Well, written by Rod and Martin Quittenden. And then I'd Rather Go Blind, and then finally on the second side of this LP, Twisting the Night Away. And it's a lovely LP, and I'm knocked out that I had a chance to play it for you, and I hope you've enjoyed the first half, and I know you're going to enjoy the second half because it's great. And what do you say after that, eh? I mean, it is just amazing. The whole thing is incredible. And that's the second half of the new Rod Stewart LP. And the LP is called, hold on a second, because I want to get the titles right. The LP is called Never a Dull Moment, and that was Angel, Interludings, You Wear It Well, I'd Rather Go Blind, and Twisting the Night Away. And it's also the end of this week's Top Gear, which is a great pity, because I've enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you have as well. And on the programme, we had Heads, Hands and Feet, Nick Jones and Fumble. And on next week's programme, The Soft Machine, Tony Capstick and Home. And I was so busy listening to that and enjoying it that I forgot to look up who's on Pete's programme on Thursday, or even indeed who's on mine on Friday. But you can depend on it, they'll be particularly good. And it's Bob and Alan's review programme tomorrow night, of course, on Sounds of the 70s, 10 to midnight. And that Rod Stewart LP is released on Friday week, so don't go and bother your shops about it yet. Friday week for Never a Dull Moment. And thanks a lot, it's been a nice evening, and good night, and be careful.